What's good, people? What's good? Got my crew in here today. See my boy, I walk him down. Simmons, LA Sports Live. Go subscribe to bro. 7 Day Sports, subscribe. Stone Cold, what up? Let's get the likes up, y'all. It's almost that time. September 5th. It's almost that time. Training camp be open soon. We have some real basketball talks. Hit that like button. The 3 dots on top, man. Hit that like button. I want to see if this garbage under my truck. Hold on, y'all. Hit that like button. I ain't going nowhere. Keon, what up, bro? What's good? We're going to get to it. We're going to get to it. What up? We got a lot going on here, man. Yeah, I know you ain't been getting notifications. A lot of people ain't been getting a notification. I ain't really, be honest, I ain't really be going live, but I know you probably ain't been getting notifications. Everybody hit that like button. I need y'all to go to the Beat 139. Go subscribe to the Beat 139. We did a show yesterday. I wasn't there. We had a guest though. Double J, good show. You know, it was dope. You know, basketball right around the corner. Taylor Horton Tucker, he got a partially guaranteed to the Bulls. I think he's gonna make the team. He's from Chicago, so I'm pretty sure this is touching to him to be able to play for his home team. I think he's gonna do well. I think he's gonna do well. He a talent. He's definitely good. He's definitely good. There ain't no question about that. True and real. What up? Ain't no question about that. He's definitely a talent. Um, ESPN poll, the Lakers came out at 11. Do y'all guys think it's fair? I need to hear y'all feedback, man. Do you guys think it's fair do you think that's fair? They got the Lakers 11 this season coming out the West. Do y'all think that's accurate to y'all? Just y'all opinion. I need to see y'all. Today, man, I want to interact with you guys, man. So I'm be reading a lot of comments and piggybacking off some of you guys' topic. If y'all want to ask me something. This is for y'all this morning. Yeah, I wasn't at the Beat 139. My aunt passed away, so I went to the funeral yesterday. He said ESPN poll don't play games. He said they very accurate. They Rod Wells, what up, bro? He said 12 or 13 is where he had them. Um, I want to hear you guys before I give you my opinion. I want to hear from you guys. He said, name something for an edit. I can't think of right now. Cameron, what up, Cameron? He said, how do I like the vertical stream? Like this. I really don't. I like the other way, to be honest. I like the other way. I don't care for the vertical stream. He said he got the Lakers 38 and 44 with a losing record. I don't believe Anthony Davis. Yo, I'm about to give y'all my thing too. Stone Cold, y'all see Stone Cold said, I ain't gonna have you guys wait. I'm gonna say what I'd say now. I got the Lakers at ninth. I think the Lakers 9. Reason why I said that is funny. I agree with Stone Cold. I don't think they're gonna play 70 games. The games they played this year, I don't see them playing. I could see them playing 60, late 50s, 60. He said if Anthony Davis get hurt, it's a wrap. I don't see it. I don't see Anthony Davis with back-to-back 70 game seasons. I don't see it. I don't see it. Oh, how do you like it, Rod? I don't see it. I got the Lakers ninth. Reason why I got the Lakers ninth, I think that Olympics, I wouldn't, well, I can't say they played, that's on them, but I think that Olympics is, I think that Olympics wasn't, I don't know, man. I don't know. I just feel it. It don't, it feels to me that it's gonna be another. I don't feel good. Like normally, you know how you feel good about something. I don't feel good now. I could be wrong. Of course, I could be wrong, but I don't feel good. I ain't gonna lie. I got the Lakers at ninth. I don't think they're 11. I think they ninth. I think it's gonna be a lot of turn. Reason why I said that it's gonna be back to the old thing. We all know D'Lo. If D'Lo don't come out smoking, he gonna be the first person they're gonna be talking about get rid of. If the Lakers don't come out smoking, winning, it's gonna be a problem. Out of the 10 games, if the Lakers don't go 8-2, it's gonna be an issue. If they 6-4, it's gonna be an issue. It's sad. There's nothing wrong with 6-4. There's nothing wrong with 6-4. But if they 6-4, I tell you this: if they 6-4, D'Lo got to be on fire because they looking at him to be the public enemy number one to bash. It's like they waiting on someone to bash. He said, I don't believe in Austin Reeves and Rui Hachimura carrying the team with Braun. Exactly. And I think they definitely going to be out on games together. And it's a lot of young, hungry teams. The Lakers just not that good of a team. Their team is all right. I think they team not bad. I just think, to me, I just think it's a lot of issues. I just think the whole Los Angeles thing in itself, the issues that comes with the Lakers, the bashing and things like that. I think that's and then a new coach. I just think it's always drama. I think the drama going to get in the Lakers' way. Cause they not a bad. You look at their roster. The roster, I could live with the roster. The roster, I don't have a real issue with the roster. Exactly. He said Darvingham going, which means D'Lo the number one option. To get blamed. I said that. D'Lo is the number one. If the Lakers, this two things have to happen. If they 6-4 and he killing, if he killing and the 6-4 is cool. But if they 6-4 and he's up and down, if he just decent, he can't. He have to be killing. D'Lo can't give. D'Lo can't be. Let's say D'Lo averaging in 10 games, he averaged 14 points, right? And let's say he shoots like 37 from three, 14 points, and the Lakers 6-4, is he gonna have a problem? D'Lo had to be around 18 and above and be shooting lights out. They gotta be shooting like 40 plus from the they waiting to destroy D'Lo. It's like Laker fans wait for it. 6-4 is not bad. I already could see it be 6-4 would be a problem. Don't be 4-6. Oh, please. D. Ronnie Turner, what up, bro? The Pelicans, they got a little issue too. And I'm gonna speak on that too. He said the Pelicans, Kings, Mavericks, Thunder, Wolves got better in the offseason. Yeah. I agree, they definitely got better. See, the thing is, right? New Orleans, if I'm Brandon Ingram, this would be my advice to Brandon Ingram, right? He didn't go to. This would be my advice to him if I'm his agent, and I think agent give these players bad advice. If I'm Brandon Ingram, his agent, I'm telling him, put a smile on your face, pray to God, you stay healthy, and ball out. Like, there's no need to be pouting. Like, to me, I don't like all that holdout stuff. I get it why he's mad. I get why Brandon Ingram is mad. I get it. You know what I mean? He's one of my favorite players in the league, and I got some, feedback with the issues. I think I spoke on it, but Brandon Ingram feels this. Zion, y'all remember Zion said, I want to be 99%. Zion said he's 99% healthy, but he don't feel like Zion. He's 99% healthy. 99% healthy, nobody really be 100% healthy. So if you 99% healthy, you feel good. You feel good. You can run. You can do 99% healthy. 99% anything is good. As an athlete, you never know. Athlete never really 100. Like it may be something after they may have a little sore and it's little tweaks. Like you just 99% healthy. You feel good basically. Zion said he's feel good. He said I feel good. I just don't feel like Zion. Whichever that means. I don't know. But he's doing windmills on the layup line, right? Doing windmills. But don't play in the playoffs. They lose. Brandon Ingram had an issue with that. He stepped to Zion and they talked about it wherever they talked about, right? Zion turned around, still got a max contract. Brandon Ingram said, hey, I'm going to do the right thing. I'm supposed to come back in 2.5 weeks. He comes back into the Lakers to try to still seal their spot to guarantee the playoffs win. They want to do the right thing for the team, knowing he's supposed to come back 2.5 weeks. He comes back early. They lose to the Lakers. Then they win the next game. And then they go into the playoffs. He's hurt. And he looked bad in the playoffs. It looked like Lou Dog is to shut him down, which he done had big games against Lou Dog, but he's hurt. And now he got penalized for it. Because he would have had his contract had he not played. Let's just say he stayed out. He'd have got his money. He tried to do the right thing and play, and it backfired because now it looked like he got exposed or they got wiped off. Now if they got swept without Zion and Ingram, it looked better. He would have got his money. So it's like damn if you do, damn if you don't. So he's frustrated. So my thing is this: I get his frustration and everything. I get it. He like, this dude ain't playing no playoffs game. I'm coming back from injuries and I'm battling through and I don't get paid. And the team got a better record when Zion didn't play. You know what I'm saying? He said ESPN poll been spot on for the last season. He said, salute to Teddy Ted. Beat 139 found that Michigan is getting out of hand. My aunt died, bro. I was at a funeral. My aunt died. I was at a funeral. They ain't mention it. Um, so Brandon Ingram, I get why he mad, but at this point, that the worst thing he could do is pout. If he hold out, that's the worst thing. It could catch up. See what these players do in the back end, it hurts them. See, they don't see it while they playing. Like, but they don't realize when you get older and now you looking for jobs and you kind of your game fell off, but you trying to hold on to you try to hold on to you try to it says sports and fitness guys killing Gil. You try to hold on and now you kind of at their mercy. This is when they always come back and get you. See, when you do stuff like that and they label you, let's say right now it's a new season. Let's say if he hold out, that's the worst thing he could do. Because if he hold out, right? Let's say he hold out. Now, once you hold out, don't think that teams sympathizing with that. Teams don't like that. Now, all these teams, to mind you, they think these owners, these they don't come from the background Ingram and us come from. So they don't look at your logic like that. They look at you under contract, honor your contract. You under contract, honor your contract. So how they looking at it is you being destructive to the team if you don't show up to camp. If he don't show up to camp, all 30 teams, see, this is why this is the difference. They be in cahoots with this. They don't like it. But see, right now, he's 26 years old. He's young. He's still highly productive. So they're going to put up with it. But the minute you get 30-something years old, and now you a minimum deal guy, but you decent, you older now, you're 35, 37, however old you be when your game dip, and you old, but you want to play, you want to squeeze out 3 more years. Like, damn, I want to play 3 more years. You decent. Now, when it come back, when you want them years, and now this when they come back and haunt you. That's the same thing like with Boogie Cousins, and it happens. When you good and you productive, they're gonna put up with you. But when you not good and now you trying to fight like how Dwight Howard, a lot of them don't rock with him because they ain't like what he did with Stan Van Gundy and a lot of stuff that came back to haunt Dwight Howard. Thanks, thank you guys for the condolence. Thank you, appreciate it. These things come back and haunt you. You know what I'm saying? So Dwight Howard, he begging to get back in the league. They not sweating him. Like, get out of here. Boogie Cousins want to get in the league. When Dwight Howard, when they could screw you, they're gonna do it. But guys, you know who they don't do it to? Guys who's not a head case. Look at guys like Jared Dudley. Look at guys like Danny Green. Danny Green can't literally do nothing. But teams like him and they giving him looks. They gave Danny Green, they giving him looks, giving him contracts. Jared Dudley, he had no business playing the past couple years but they rocking with him. These it's like a favor. You know what I mean? I'll let you be on for it's a favor. Like you been a good you ain't caused no problems. I'm telling you. He said Mark a guy killed Gil. Yes. He definitely killed Gil. Yeah, when you cause they wait to see that's why I tell you, they more calculated. Everything they do calculate. Everything they do. This is why and this is what black people don't understand. And the black people don't understand. This is why um they the thinking of it. They thinking is even when a girl I talk to white people. I talk to them and I see how they do everything. When a girl, let's say a girl is 22 years old and she dating, she not looking at like how black girls looking at it. She not looking at it as oh he cute and this and that, oh I like him and even though he this, he that. No. Them white girls, they think about okay, what you doing in your future? What's your next 5 years looking like? Where you working at now? Are you in school? They looking at that. They setting themselves up. They not looking at oh cute or he's lit. They not looking at that. They looking at okay, this guy here. Okay, you went to this school. Oh great, hey great. You went to this school. Blah blah blah. What you want to be? What you see yourself in the next 5 years? What's your plan? This, that, and the third. Boom boom boom. How its credit is and stuff like that. They more plan and more structured like that. Black people let's just say even in business. So how they doing? They deal with somebody nonsense right now, but these NBA owners they not going to forget that. You were destructive to like Ben Simmons. Perfect example. Ben Simmons, I guarantee you, when his game get to the point where he can't do nothing for a team, watch what happens. See, right now he still can. They still got. He's still young enough, and they still got some type of hope for him. Watch what happens when Ben Simmons can't do nothing for a team, where they feel he can't really help them, and he gonna be wanting to. Oh, I want to play. I still want to play. I'm still young. He's gonna be dunking and doing all this stuff, begging to get on the team. Teams ain't gonna rock with him. Team's not gonna rock with him. He said, "Rings, white girls look too, bro. Yeah, women all this. Yeah, but it's a difference." He said, "Olympic champion Rebecca Dawes. Who's that? Who's Rebecca?" Tony Brown, what up, bro? He said, "Rebecca got burnt up. Damn. Who's Rebecca? I'm lost." Who's Rebecca? That's crazy. But if I'm Brandon Ingram, he been low key, he ain't been in no drama and none of the things like that. He ain't been in no drama, none of that. If I'm Brandon Ingram, his agent, I'm telling him, man, do not be destructive to that team. They feel good about themselves. They feel they got a good team. This is to me the best team they had in years. They got a very talented team and they can make some noise. Do not be destructive. I'm telling you, they feeling good about themselves. They feel they can make some noise. You better just fall in line and play and let things fall. Like I don't understand these guys. Like my thing is this. If a person want to play you, okay, cool. Honor your contract, bro. Honor your contract. You under contract, you show up, you play. Either two things gonna happen. Either they're gonna have to trade you or possibly lose you for nothing. What is the issue with that? This all you need to do is pray to God you're healthy. Her boyfriend burnt her. That's sad, man. Olympic champion, her boyfriend burnt her. He said he act like a New York dude. He need to be in New York. They got a real good team. They got a real good team. All they got to you don't want to be destructive. He don't come to camp that's destructive to the team. Even if you do go, you got to go and ball out, smile, and just be like, you know what? Be thankful. If you healthy, all you got to do be like, God, please bring me through the season healthy. That's it. That's it. And as the season going, either two things, if you start balling and it look like something, they're gonna pay you. It's simple. Like you don't got no confidence in your game. You don't have no confidence in your game. You all you got to do is ball and be pretty much healthy. Y'all got a good team. And once the winning come, now it put the organization on the back. Let's say they like third in the West. Let's say third. Third in the West come in February. So now it's like it's shaky. And let's say y'all had some tough losses. Y'all third in the West, and let's say y'all had maybe 4 to 5 tough losses where it could have went either way. So that third probably could have been second in the West and top 3, 4 teams in the whole NBA. Now February come now they under pressure. Now is the pressure is like what we do. We take a chance on removing this guy. He getting us 20 something points a game, over 5 rebounds, over 5 assists. I'm just giving you his regular numbers he always do. Do we destruct it and move this guy? See now it put them in a thing, and now because you do that, you throwing a risk. Because now it look like y'all possibly could be a championship team. A move can hurt you or might make you a little better, but it's just risky. Because now that's 20 something out the door. Now it's like your team flowing chemistry and things like that. Now it's like, you know what, we gotta pay him. Because now they ain't going to lose you for nothing. I got to go read up on that story. That's sad, man. Now they have to now you put them in a real tight spot. The thing you don't just go to camp, and I'm a DM him. I'm a DM Brandon Ingram. See, but he didn't say he's not going to camp, so I don't want to kind of bring that energy. He didn't go to their voluntary workout, and they saying that he's upset. But what up, Robert? He said Racconia Garage. If they out early, bro, they got rabies. You gotta be careful. If you see a raccoon right now, you gotta be careful. They got rabies. Yeah, they not firing. I agree, Niles. They not firing. They not firing JJ. That's not happening. The Lakers will look super bad. This is something they're gonna have to eat, regardless. If JJ, only way JJ lose this job if he getting some off the court mess. He had to get some off the court drama, like some, you know what I'm saying. Wiz, what up, Wiz? He said getting that door closed. So Willie, my boy Willie in the building. And so that'd be my advice to Brandon Ingram. But I think the Lakers is ninth, and ESPN definitely been accurate. And I would say Lakers probably like the ninth seed. He said Pat Riley made Eric supposed to wear earpiece. The Chiefs and Ravens, I got the Ravens. I got the Ravens tonight. At the Ravens. He said Lakers not stranger height, but I think this one is different. I think this one is going to be different because the simple fact that they got rid of Vogel and Ham back to back, it gonna look like they ain't know what they doing. Rob Pelinka will have to be next. What up, Brian? He said Vegas got Kansas City by 3. It's AFC about to be a problem. And y'all seen the Mark Aguirre and Gilbert Arenas? Y'all seen that? He said his loud thing, yeah. It's crazy how September's kind of cool today. Yo, I seen Carcino said I watched Carcino video, and Carcino, I agree with Carcino. I agree with him. But then I understand Gil point, because I understand kind of both, but Carcino like Gil, you scared of I kind of agree with that. Cause Carcino like Gil tucked his tail. He's scared to talk about Steven Jackson. It's clear as day Steven Jackson talking about Gilbert Arenas. Cause this all you do narrow it down. Like it's clear. Like my thing is, I remember a situation. I'm gonna tell y'all a quick story. I ain't gonna say no names. But this in my block. I can remember clear as day. A same situation like that. Big Lee was talking to somebody in the block. Was like disrespecting them. Like the person we all on the block, disrespecting them. The person sitting right there. I mean, going in like I dare them to even look at me wrong or this and that or that. That going in. And saying certain things that clear as day talking about this particular person. Then after all was over, the person sat there and be like, oh, you know, da. He ain't say my name. He said that. But it's like with the Gilbert Arenas thing, it's clear as day. He talked about Gilbert Arenas. He said, number one, he's talking about NBA player. Let this go there. He ain't talking about the average YouTuber. He's talking about NBA player. So now who's in the NBA been talking lately? Right? So let's just say let's just say all the NBA players who got podcasts. Let's just break this down. We want to say every NBA player who got podcasts. You got the Gilbert Arenas in them, the whole crew, right? The whole crew of Gilbert Arenas. You got Jeff Teague. You got Draymond Green. You got Steven Jackson, Matt Bond. You got Darius Miles, Quentin Richardson, right? So you got, let's just say all of them, right? Those who got podcasts. Patrick Beverly. All those got podcasts, right? Quinn Cook and Dwight Howard. All those got podcasts. Boom. Now he said, let's just say this. We're just going to talk about this. All you is and ever was a scorer, right? That's it, right? Now that take out Patrick Beverly, that take out Jeff Teague, it take out Dwight Howard, take out Quinn Cook, it takes out Quentin Richardson, Darius Miles, Draymond Green. He clears Matt Bonds, that's his co-host. It takes out everybody. It takes out everybody. So I first thing first, he talking about NBA player because he said it. All you did in your career, so he talking about an NBA player, and you doing too much talking. Who going viral? He said in your career, in your career, all you did, you was a coward. You never made nobody better. You're a coward. You never made anybody better. And he said you're a coward. You never made anybody better. He said you're a coward. You never made anybody better. Thank you. He said he sent the direct subliminal. Thank you. That's exactly what it was. He wasn't talking about no Brandon Jennings because Brandon Jennings ain't really say nothing. Brandon Jennings wasn't a scorer like that. Gilbert was known as a scorer. Gilbert averaged damn near 30. And he was like a top scorer for like a 3-year stretch. He's talk clear as day talk about Gilbert. He said you do a lot of talking. Brandon don't do a lot of talking. Brandon Jennings is, they told him, because remember Brandon Jennings never used to say nothing. He was just laid back. Brandon Jennings a whole nother person now. Ever since that girl put him on blast and said he sit there, don't do nothing, collecting a check, it's like people sat there and said, you know what? You better start talking. You know what I mean? Because I think Gilbert and them, I think every year I think they about to take a break and then come back. Because they always take a break and come back around Halloween. They normally took the break by now. Normally they show be over for like a couple months and they come back the first day of the season. That's how they did last year, and they guys re-signed. I think if to my understanding, they all on like 1-year contracts. To my understanding. He clears day talking about Gilbert. And then you could tell because other people speaking against, because Gilbert defended Anthony Edwards, and then he had something to say with Michael Jordan. You know what I mean? And Gilbert the only one. Brandon Jennings to say one word. He don't even say the whole sentence. He sat there and said they all was crackheads. Like stupid shit like that. He's saying stuff just to do it. And so I get what Carcino is saying. Carcino like, yo, you ducking. If it was somebody else, Rob Parker, somebody said that, Gilbert would have went in on him. I ain't gonna lie. Let Rob Parker say, you know, all you was good for your career, this, that, and the third, blah, blah, blah. Gilbert definitely tiptoed around that. But at the same time, I ain't gonna lie though, and this is why I don't like what people do. I don't like when, so it is like a double standard with this. I don't think Steven Jackson is like this, but people do this. People will send a direct subliminal. And then you go back at that person, the first thing they sit there and say, I wasn't talking about you. I hate that. I hate that. People do that all the time. You know what I'm saying? People do that all the time. They're sending a direct, clear day you talk about, oh, but I ain't say you. I wasn't talking about you. Like, I hate when people do that. Stand on it. So I kind of understand Gil on that. He didn't say his name. You know what I'm saying? So he said, that's mad corny. Yeah. Yeah, people do that. People do that. People do that. People will sit there and because they throw subliminals like crazy, and then someone you step to them or you go back at them, they sit there and be like, I ain't say your name, I wasn't talking about you. Somebody said it recently. I said, yo, I threw my hat. Who was it? It was, I think it's a rap thing. It wasn't no basketball player. Somebody, one of you guys probably remember. I'm trying to think. If I say them, you guys probably gonna catch it. I'm trying to think what it was. He said, I wasn't talking about you, I was meant him. Who the fuck was it? He said Reggie Miller going to take it back and say he wasn't talking about LeBron. What Reggie Miller said? He said like Reggie Miller said when he talked about LeBron. What Reggie Miller said? Tone, what up, Tone? He said Reggie need a job. He better stay quiet. See that right there. LeBron is powerful. So I can't, in a situation like that with some guys, LeBron is very powerful. So I guys definitely gonna tiptoe around LeBron James. They're gonna tiptoe around LeBron James. They're gonna tiptoe around him. See, Brandon Jenner's only doing this because I'm telling you, when that girl put him on blast, and then a lot of people, like I said, y'all know I was a fan of Gilbert Arenas' chat section. That chat section was funny. I used to watch Gilbert Arenas just reading the chat section. They had a whole bunch of funny people. Oh, you're right. You're right. He was talking about LeBron. Yep. I remember. He said Anthony Edwards 23 took accountability. Yeah, he was. He was. He was talking about LeBron. Yeah. Yep. He was. He was. But a lot of people do it. A lot of people it's clear, it's direct shot. And because they ain't say the person name, they tuck their tail and be like, oh, I wasn't talking about you. Oh, it wasn't this. It's happening in the streets all the time. In the streets all the time. This is like the same thing with Mace, with Big L. Mace, what got Big L mad, like I said, Mace said, I'm not going to be one of these rappers in Harlem, have a deal, and then come back and hanging on corners. Clear as day, he's talking about Big L. Then when shit again, I ain't say, I wasn't talking about you. Who the fuck you talking about? Rob Bass? Rob Bass don't hang out in Harlem. He clearly said, I'm not, and somebody went back and told L, he said, I'm not going to be one of these guys in Harlem that get a deal and then shit don't work out and be on the corners. Or get a deal and be on corners. Some shit like that. Clear as day talk about him. But then, because you ain't say a name, I wasn't like, that right there be crazy. Yeah, Reggie Milton is trying. Like, that's my thing. A lot of people do. So I kind of that's why I said, I get everything what Carcino was saying. I was kind of like saying the same thing before Carcino even did his video. When Gil was like, technically, he didn't say my name, so I'm going to be, and he was tiptoeing around how he was talking. I was saying he's tucking his tail. Gil, anytime we come to Raw Park anybody, he goes in. They could have been talking, they could have, you know what I mean? Somebody could say a little thing, he goes in. He goes in. You're right, Foxy Brown. You're right. Exactly. Now that you're right. You're right. Jason said they all say his name. Yeah, they do. They all say his name. But I'm saying if Ron Parker didn't take Gil's name, or not just Ron Parker, anybody, and it was like a clear, direct Gil wouldn't, because of Steven Jackson, and everybody know how Steven Jackson is. Gil say something crazy about Steven Jackson. Steven Jackson gonna come on there the next day and start talking tough shit. He's not gonna sit there and go back and forth with Gilbert. Gilbert said, cut out of line and say something slick. Steven Jackson, and I know it. All the people right here in the chat section know it, and Gilbert know it. If he'd have went crazy and said something about Steven Jackson, He would have got up on his joint, morning people. He'd have got up on his phone, morning people. Yo, you's a clown. You's a bit like he goes like that. He don't know no other way. He ain't gonna go back and forth. Oh, you wasn't this. You ain't played no defense. He would have went right back and be like, have that energy when I see you. Y'all know how Steven Jackson coming. I know it, and Gilbert know it, and he coming like that. He don't know no other way. He said what he said. He ain't put no name on it. If he'd have said anything about Gil that Steven Jackson ain't like, Steven Jackson was coming on, getting on his phone with his do-rag on, telling everybody good morning, people. You know what I'm saying? And he would have went at him. Yo, you talk all that, have that energy when I see you. You know he's saying that. He said like an MTA driver. He would have said that. So I kind of understand with Gil, because technically he didn't say his name, so you can't really go too hard. But I get both. Dow Pitts, what up, bro? He said I can't take either of these dudes seriously. Yeah, but he said black people are supposed to use razor blades. Gil used Gillette. He said Ray Allen, top 75 player. Yeah, Ray Allen was definitely a better player than Steven Jackson. Young Elder, what up? I see your boy Giannis just got married. I thought Giannis been married. That thing, I'm like, I thought it was old. I'm like, Giannis got married. I sworn he'd been married that girl. They had kids, but I thought Giannis been got married. Nah, I ain't play like Kerry Kittles when I was young. I played like Eddie Jones. Man, Eddie Jones had, if you want to think of me, go watch Eddie Jones tapes. That was me. He said, Dame, Knuckleheads podcast is respectful. He said, Dame didn't go to the wedding. Why Dame ain't go to the wedding? Dame ain't go to Giannis' wedding? Steven Jackson. He said, Giannis about to mess his bag up for getting married. He said, he jealous of Gilbert's success. Um, I don't know what I don't know if Steven Jackson jealous of. He said Dame is done. He regretting the Milwaukee move. You think Dame regretting the Milwaukee move? He said Dame is done. He regretting the Milwaukee move. I was shocked that Giannis. I always thought Giannis was married to that girl. I used to always see him with the girl. And he said Ticket made a video ripping Dame for not going to Giannis' wedding. Yeah, why he ain't go to Giannis? I'm surprised because Giannis loved Dame. And Dame, like, that's not a good look. You got to go to the wedding, man. You gotta go to the wedding. He probably had a good reason. Hopefully, he had a good reason. But you don't go to Giannis' wedding. He said they ain't want to go to Miami. He didn't want to go. Yeah, but I ain't no reason not to go to cause you ain't want to be in Milwaukee. That got nothing to do with Giannis. You still go to his wedding. You still go to Giannis' wedding. Unless he out of town and has something else to do. He says Greek people wedding. Dame don't seem like that type of dude. Dame seem like a real one to me. Dame don't seem like he just. It got to be more to that. It got to be more to that. He said Dame is unhappy there. Isn't going through something. He said Dame might be in the Mediterranean chilling. It got to be more. Dame is a real one. Dame is a real one. Dame divorced, so he didn't want to go to a wedding. Dame is a real one. I don't see Dame just Giannis invite him. He just don't go. One thing about Dame, he don't seem like a fake dude. Regardless, he don't want to be in Milwaukee. It's more to that. I don't think, because he wants to play in Miami. He divorced, so he ain't want to go. I don't think that. It got to be a reason. I don't see Dame just Giannis say, yo, Dame, because Giannis rocks with Dame. He's a Dame act real, but he's a fake guy. But I don't see him not just waking up and be like, nah, I'm not going. I can't see it. You guys got to tell me more. Y'all got to tell me more. His Dame allegedly a real one. Things he been doing lately. Call it. What he been doing? See, I've been out the loop. I've been out the loop. I've been out the loop. You guys, I look into it. God, you guys just throwing accusations out. I'm pretty sure, and it's not like I'm a big Dame fan, but he don't strike me as a type just be like I'm not going to the wedding. I don't see him doing that. A wedding is people big day, and I'm pretty sure Giannis invited him. I'm pretty sure Giannis invited. Y'all not telling me everything. There's more to that. Yeah. Congrats to Giannis. He said not coming to a wedding is beef. People do be beefing on that. I agree. He said you want your wedding to be packed. Yeah, I believe his wedding is packed. I believe his wedding was packed. But I thought I seen it. I seen it. I'm like, I know. I always thought Giannis was married. Cause he had kids by the girl. Normally guys like that get married when they have kids. But when somebody like close friends, you mad when your close friend don't come to your wedding. Especially girls. Girls want shit. If your girlfriend, if a girl have a friend and she don't show up, that over with. Dudes like, all right. So Giannis and Dame beefing. He said I'm the Bucks. I'm trading Dame and Chris Middleton for Steph. Steph ain't going nowhere. Steph ain't going nowhere. I don't even talk stuff. I ain't gonna entertain it. Buck Skull, what up? I ain't even going to entertain that. Hold up. One of my subscribers just texted me. He said, it came up on top of the screen. He said Dame went Mo Harkless wedding at the wedding at the same time. See, that make a little more sense. See, you guys be throwing stuff out there, man. I had to look into that. He said Dame went to Mo Harkless wedding, and it's the same day as Giannis' wedding. You guys, when y'all say information, y'all, especially when y'all have, if I'm up here and I'm not knowing what's going on, y'all got to school me on that. Y'all left that. That's big that y'all left that out. That makes a lot more sense than y'all just saying he ain't going because he in Mediterranean chilling or because he don't want to be in Milwaukee. Y'all got to do better than that. Like, I'm out the loop. When I'm out the loop, it's important. So I'm glad I didn't go crazy on Dame just now. I'm glad I didn't go crazy on Dame just now. I'm glad I didn't. That makes sense. Him and Mo Harkless been teammates for a while. I understand that. I don't have an issue if they had a wedding on the same day. If Mo Harkless and Dame had a wedding on the same day, I I understand if he took Mo Harkless' wedding because they might had he only played with Giannis for a year. Him and Mo Harkless could be best friends for all we know. You know what I'm saying? Mo Harkless been a teammate for years, important for years. Yes, you could. You could pick, but Giannis will understand that. If you be like, yo, they ain't just been with them only 1 year. They ain't been with Giannis in Milwaukee 1 year. And who to say Mo Harkless probably been, mind you, Giannis got, I don't know the details, but Giannis got way more money than Mo Harkless. Mo Harkless probably planned his wedding for years, right? Not years, I'm exaggerating. Let's just say this. Let's say Mo Harkless planned his wedding. A guy like Mo Harkless, let's say Mo Harkless planned the wedding last year. Let's say Giannis planned his wedding and since May. Like, fuck it, we're gonna get married here. And he already committed to Mo Harkless. There's nothing wrong with that. He said probably he might have been think like this. I'm gonna break this down. Let's say number one, Mo Harkless is getting married. So 9 times out of 10, he probably been with that girl for a while. Right? Dame been married. Right? Who's to say Dame probably like this with Mo Harkless' wife. Dame wife, Mo Harkless and Dame and their wives probably was cool like this. They probably all was cool and locked in. He probably don't even know Giannis' wife. Yeah, he know Giannis, but he probably don't know. Mind you, I'm gonna break everything down to the T. Right? You have He said Keith and Vito. You can't compare it because Giannis and him has he only been with Giannis a year. He been with Giannis a year. He been Giannis teammates for a year. He been Mo Harkless teammates for years. And so after they teammates, they probably stayed cool. Him and Giannis always, it was from afar. They always, I know about their relationship. They always talked about it. They always said every time they see each other, ran into each other. So it's not like they run into each other every day. They always showed each other love. He said, he said, yo, we bumped into each other all-star games and different things they might have seen each other. They showed each other love. So out of a year, they may see each other 3 times at best. They only play each other twice, and let's say the all-star game. So 3 times a year, they see each other, and they probably a brief chat. Mind you, Dame is a hip-hop head. Dame is American, and Giannis is not from this country. Giannis, they got different swags. You know what I mean? Different upbringing. They probably culture wise, they might be click far as basketball and they like each other, but it may be limited to compared to Harkless. Him and Harkless probably got way deeper relationship. Him and Harkless probably relationship probably deep. Mind you, they've been teammates for years. And they might have known each other before they was teammates and after. So whenever they start, let's say they was teammates 10 years ago and they always remained friends. Let's say they played with each other 5 years. 4 or 5 years they played with each other and probably remained cool after that. Calling on the phone and doing that. Giannis will understand that. He said Giannis selfish. He's not going to think like that. He said Harkless. Yeah, Harkless from Queens. That's what I'm saying. Culture-wise, and like I said, he probably been planted. His money not like Giannis. And he probably know I want to get Dame and get these guys. Yo, I want to get these guys. And he probably, Giannis Mo Harkless probably had that thing planned like, yo, I'm getting married next year on Labor Day weekend. I'm assuming it's Labor Day weekend. But I'm assuming because I'm just seeing that Giannis got married. I'm getting married Labor Day weekend. Dame, I want you to be my best man. Or I want you to be in the wedding. Dame might be in the wedding. I bet, Mo. Nah, I got you, bro. September, because Mo Harkless is an NBA player. He's not going to schedule, he's a former NBA player. He's not going to schedule end season. So he's not going to do it October. He probably didn't want to do it the summertime for whatever reason. September always like a down month where people get married. I remember Julius Randle got married in September when Ingram and Jordan Clarkson, he invited all the young guys. A lot of guys in NBA, they get married in September because they want other. That's like a real downtime for a lot of NBA players. Because you get married in the summer, in the summertime, a lot of NBA players be going away a lot. They take their girlfriends, their kids, places all summer. All summer, they take their kids places. All summer. And their wives, come on, let's go to Greece. Take their wife to Greece. Go ahead, go there. September is like a month where you know, like, all right, especially if you're NBA, you're trying to invite these guys. And then you ain't going to do it in May because it's playoff time. And you know, you may got cool with someone's in the playoff in June. July's free agency. You know what I'm saying? Guys ain't really doing too much moving around doing free agency. Yeah. I definitely think that. He said Mo Harkless and Dame probably closer. I definitely believe that. He just got with Giannis, and they talk about how their relationship is. Giannis is from Greece. A whole grew up different. They like each other, respect each other. Mo Harkless was teammates for years. I believe Mo Harkless probably been planned his wedding. And Giannis probably planned his wedding. Once they got eliminated in May, he probably like, babe, let's get married, babe. I'm gonna marry you. I'm gonna marry you, babe. What day? You pick the day. You pick the day, babe. What's the day? I call my guys. I call my guys. You pick the day. I'm gonna get Dame. Dame. I'm gonna get Chris Middleton. He gonna pull up my teammates. My teammates. Invite all my teammates with me. My brother, Tanasis. I'm gonna invite all the guys there. And he probably said pick the date. She picked the date. And same day as Mo Hawkins' wedding. I think Dame would be cool. Giannis would be cool with that. Yeah, Chile. That's another thing. Giannis, he just probably what's his name? Probably a best man. I don't see nothing wrong with it. How you guys feel about that? Tell me how. I want to know what you guys. How y'all feel about that? Do y'all think now Dame obvious if he went to Mohawk's wedding, they got a deep relationship. And mind you, that's his girlfriend, so he might cool with his girlfriend too. Portland was Dame's city. You know what I'm saying? He said he didn't come out in Milwaukee. He said it was boring. He stayed to himself. So he probably don't know Giannis' wife. He probably met her. Of course, he met her a few times. But mind you, Dame not with his wife. So that's bonding when your girl is cool with y'all girls is cool with each other. That helps. That helps. I'm pretty sure Mohawk this girl is cool with Dame girl. He said Dame wrong for not going to his teammate. Okay, Knowledge said Dame is wrong. Who else? Who else? Who else? Come on, y'all. I'm breaking it down. So that's like right now, I'm gonna be honest. That's like somebody right now, my block I grew up with. My block getting married, right? Opposed to somebody I work with. Let's say I'm doing business with somebody and only knew them for a year. I'm going to somebody I grew up with. He said he a grown man, he could go where he want. I agree. With you, the Portland and Milwaukee is the same shit to me. I agree. I agree, bro. I agree. And my holy king said he don't have to go to Yan. I agree. I don't look at that as I don't think that's a bad thing. Cause it's on the same day and time. If they got married the same day and time, he's not wrong. Mo Hawkins probably been and they probably when he told him, he probably said, "Yo, Mo Hawkins getting married that day." They ain't probably John's probably like, okay, he ain't gonna change his date for Mo Hawkins. And his wife probably said that they inviting people in. It's probably with Labor when they got married. I'm pretty sure it's probably Labor Day weekend. He said just because their team is down means they friends, which is true. You could be teammates with somebody and you might not rock with them like that. You might not rock with them like that. That's like I'm thinking of two people who not teammates that's tight. Who that's not teammates, but they that's his boy. Um oh, he said Dane was having fun at Mohawkless joint. That's good. He said trainer. He said he saw the wedding pictures. Giannis, I'm pretty sure Giannis. I guarantee the story gonna come out, and I guarantee I don't think Giannis gonna have a problem with it. I don't think Giannis gonna have a problem with it. I don't think so. Exactly. That is yo. This is perfect. Right here, what my holy king said. He said, just like a job, you cool with people at the job, but y'all don't deal with each other outside the job. Y'all work friends. Y'all work friends. That is true. He said Tom Brady and Bill Belichick got 6 rings together and never did anything off the court. Yeah. He said child friend, I help him get the bag. I won't look at it like that. Because you could be friends with somebody, but you might can't be in business with them. But that's a perfect example. Like Derek Fisher and Corliss Williamson, right? Derek Fisher and Corliss Williamson knew each other for a long time. They both from Arkansas. They they knew each other since they was kids, right? Let's say Derek Fisher become teammates with somebody for 1 year. Let's say he teammates, but they cool. Um, I think it's because Giannis is a star and Dame is a star player. Because if they both was role players, if let's say this, let's say if Chris Middleton had got married, I don't think nobody would have said nothing if the Dame ain't go to Middleton wedding and went to Mohawk this wedding. I don't think nobody would have said nothing. Simple fact that they both star players. You right about that though. I'm not you it definitely you got some truth to that. Sometimes new friends is better than old friends, but in this case it might not be. They may be still solid. Because I ain't gonna lie, there's a lot of people I rock with now than people I grew up with. There's a lot of people I just met, and I'm more in sync dealing with them more than people I grew up with. So that's definitely true, but obviously they still locked in him and Mohawkless. I know and Dame like Giannis. Giannis is like Giannis is mad cool. I know Dame when he probably told him Dame probably like, yo, bro, that's Mohawkless joint. And I'm being the wet and Giannis probably understood it. I'm in a lot of Texas. I can see the text when it fly up here. The Dame not used to playing second fiddle. I don't think that. I get it. Dame, like I say, Dame. I just was saying that Dame is a real one. Dame is type. He. Dame is like, yo, you know what? I know he's a role player, but that's my man. He asked me to come to his wedding. I told him, yeah, I'm not gonna tell him, oh, Giannis. God damn. What's worse, missing a wedding and missing a funeral? Um, I don't. That's a good question. I don't know. I would say a wedding because the person alive and they there, and I would say a wedding. I would say a wedding because you're alive and you seeing a person your big day they not there compared to the funeral, you there, but that don't mean they're not grieving. Some people can't take funerals. Yeah, a lot of people can't handle funerals, so some people don't go. Some people will stay. I know somebody, and this is no bull crap. This happened maybe about 4 years ago, right? About 4 years ago, and and everybody, and it was a nice little day with outside. This particular person stayed outside the whole day. Stayed outside the whole day. The whole day. Didn't go inside the funeral. Stayed outside. So a girl came to the person. 'Cause the person's cool with the person. The girl was family with the person, and the girl cursed the dude out. It was her brother. The girl brother and the dude stayed outside. And the girl took it as, yo, it's like you being nosy, you outside, this, that, and third, why you ain't go inside? I guess the family probably looked for him to be inside. And she cursed him out. People's they going back and forth. He said, I can't take funerals. I'm here, this, that, and third. She looking at he's socializing, staying outside, like, but he couldn't take it. So he had a family member that was with him, and they all was like, yo, he just don't do film. They say he has a hard time. He has a hard time dealing with funerals. So, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Like my mom for years, my mom sits in the back. You know how they say family up front? My mom sit in the back because she don't like to see, because you sit up front, the body right there. She don't like that. My mom don't like that. And she said she had a bad experience when she was young. Now, like, like right now, I knew you forever. Let's say I knew you forever. We done played ball. We done went to school together. We used to go swimming. We did all types of bus rides. Did all types of stuff. Still play games, all types of stuff. We did a whole bunch of stuff together. But that memory of you in that casket keep popping up. My mom said she don't want to remember somebody like that. Cause that's true. Because when you do, that ain't a lie. You could think about somebody, but then you're gonna keep that memory of them in that casket. That thing gonna keep coming up. That's true. He said, how I feel about wearing street clothes to a funeral. I think it's doing too much, and I said this. I said I don't like none of it. I think that it been a cop out with church and funerals, right? People don't do it at weddings because people be like, get the fuck out my wedding. But church and funerals is this thing now. Oh, God accept you how you come. It doesn't matter. God gonna accept you. As long as you're in church, it doesn't matter. Yada yada yada. So people, you see more and more now. Church don't look like church like we used to when we was kids. When we was kids, everybody had suits. Now, people with their be just like this. They I ain't saying they're gonna be hood and have jewelry and looking like they coming from a video shoot, but they will have like a little polo shirt now, jeans and sneakers. Jeans, sneakers, polo. You don't see now like with suits on. Funerals, you see in church like that too. Funeral people be at funerals sitting down with regular shit on. Regular shit. No haircut. People had their hat in their hand. They all scruffy. And they be sitting in the funerals. Before funeral, everybody in black is not like that no more. Ain't no before funeral, like, oh, I gotta get my black suit. And that was the thing. People like, yo, I put you in a black suit. Like that was the thing. Everybody in funerals be in black. That shit is long gone. That shit long gone. Nobody in wearing black. Like there's no black suits and stuff no more in funerals. That's what I said. They tell you come as you are. That's the new thing. Come as you are now. So now it's like church looking like that, funerals looking like that. And now the NBA is like that. Now COVID, now the assistant coach and all the coaches, they wearing fleeces and shit. They wearing fleeces and shit. The coaches, I think, and now like play people now don't wear suits no more. People don't. The suit game, people don't wear suits no more. Like before, people that was people thing. They wear suits, a nice suit, and dress up. Now nobody wears suits no more. Nobody wearing suits no more. Girls don't wear dresses and shit no more. That's true. He said passes doing Shermans with iPads. That's true. That's yo, you ain't lie. I went to church. That's exactly what they do. They have the iPad. You ain't lying. People be thinking that is so true. They be having the iPads now. They be doing the sermons with an iPad. You know what I'm saying? That's true. They have the iPads, and they so true. You know, I got that. So true. So true. It's Vegas. It's Vegas, y'all. That Vegas is crazy. Vegas is crazy. I thought I'd come on. Nas, was Double J a good interview yesterday? Nas, I'm about to go watch it. Was Double J interview good yesterday? I know you probably seen it. It was dope. Okay, yeah, cause when I saw him and I talked to him, and he said, "Yo, I got a lot of shit to say." Cause I'm like, "Man, what the fuck you gotta talk about?" But I was like, "I don't know," cause he asked me a while ago. He said, "Yo, Doc, man, you gotta put me up on there." I'm like, "Just talk about DJing." I'm like, you know, but I gotta catch it, cause I saw a comment. Somebody commented and said, "Yo, this is really good." So I said, "Go catch it. I gotta catch that interview." Oh, he's animated. Oh wow, yeah, I gotta catch it. Cause he laid back. He when I got into DJing, right? And I because what made me to DJ, I'm gonna give y'all a quick story. I know a lot of you, some of you like stories, some of you guys don't like stories, but I'm gonna give you a quick story. So I was going to move to Pennsylvania, right? So that's how I moved to PA. Now anybody know me know I don't like that. I was buying a house out in Pennsylvania. This was in I think in Fort, 2014. I was looking for house out in PA. Went out there a few times. So now y'all know me. Anywhere I go, I gotta make some money. It's a must because I know, like I said, I gotta make some money. So I said a few things, you know. Now, mind you, the housing market was cheap and stuff. Yeah, nice. The house was nice. Nice size house too. Nice joint. Cheap. Buck and change. I believe it's like 179, 4 bedrooms, nice half acre on land, all types of shit in PA. So I said I gotta make some money. So what stuff I could do to make some money? So I was like, all right, boom, I could learn how to DJ. Cause I remember, like, one thing about me, I listen. I'm not a person that don't listen, so I listen. So I remember a DJ was up there and was pissed off. A DJ from like back in the days was saying, "Oh, I don't like these new DJs, cause these new DJs is easy." Cause remember back in the days, DJs used to have to buy two of the same records. Like, it costs a lot more money back then to be a DJ compared to now. Cause back then you had to buy. Let me tell you what you had to buy. You had to buy two of every record. Think about this. So even let's just say the record was $4, you have to buy two of that same record. So if you got 50 Cent in the club, you buy two in the clubs. So now two of everything. So you have to buy two of everything is one. And then them needles, you have to constantly buy needles. Because you're scratching records. The turntables. And then mind you, you got to make sure it's still so people don't jump and it skips. Or somebody bump, do any bumping, it skips to do anything. So and then your records be scratching. You have to keep the alcohol and you have to keep the alcohol and make sure the record don't scratch. Because if it scratch, you got to throw it away and get another record. Then you have to run around, especially if it's a record old. Let's say if the record is like an older record, now you got to run around trying to find another record because you got one of that song, but the other one is scratched up. You know what I'm saying? So, in that essence right there, it just made it difficult. Then you had to buy, like I said, mixer, a fader, turntable, then to drink the fan to keep it cool. Commodity technology, understand back in the days. And then when you travel, you have to have a whole bunch of speakers. Remember back in the day, you carrying speakers and then you carrying all these records. You walk around with crates and crates. You DJing, this thing like this, the average DJ, if you DJing 4 hours, you running through easy at hundreds of songs. Hundreds of songs. Because you don't play the whole song. You don't play the whole song. So let's say in an hour you playing about, let's say every minute you playing another song, every minute. You have 60 minutes in an hour. So let's just say 50 songs per hour. Let's just say 50, even though it's more than that. So that means you bring a whole bunch of, and then you got to keep your records in order in the crates. You have to keep your records in order when you travel, because you have to know where stuff at. Like I give DJ back in the days, DJs a lot of credit, because this thing like this thing they travel. Okay, somebody say, yo, can you come do a party for me? Okay, cool. You got to take a whole bunch of crates of records, crates and crates of records. You traveling with. So now you have to know where, and mind you, they stacked in like that, you can't see. You got to pull it up. They stacked in like this, you got to pull up, you can't see. So now you doing that. You see what I'm saying? So boom, it was hard. It was hard, and it was way more expensive than it is now. Now, you do the software, Serato, you get the software, and you download songs, or somebody could give you songs. So now let me tell you this. Now, so boom. So I said I gotta make some money, some honest money, figure out a way to make some honest money. I said I'm gonna get a spot, you know what I mean, turn the joint up. I know how to talk. I'm from New York. I know how to talk, get a spot down there, boom, boom. And I can catch on. I can catch on. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? So I heard a DJ was like, these new DJs, man, it's easy now. All you doing is with the song, you doing this, you doing that, and now everybody DJ. Everybody DJ now. It wasn't like that back in the days. So once I heard that, it stuck to me. Okay, it's easy. Okay, cool. I could jump in that lane. So I knew right away. I was like, I could get in that lane. So now I started looking at certain things to do a DJ. So this is why I said how Double J. I wish I was there because I would have brought it up to him. So I went to him. I said, "Yo, what I need to I said I want to start DJing. What I need to DJ?" He wrote it down. He said, "Get a mixer. You need a computer." I remember he said, "I got Dell." Then he said, "Yo, you could get an Apple computer." He said a mixer and speakers and stuff. He said, "Don't get expensive speakers and stuff like that because you're just starting. You don't need to buy. You get you some speakers because you'll be practicing this, that, and the third." So I told him. He gave me the list. I wish I could have been there yesterday. He gave me the list of stuff I needed. He thought I was bullshit. The next day I bought it. But y'all know how I am. I went and got exclusive. I ain't get no cheap speakers. I just spent the money. He told me to get a cheap mixer. He said that they got mixer for this down. I went and got 1,000. Like I went. I said I ain't want to buy nothing twice. So I went and I got a Mac. I spent thousands. I got a MacBook computer. Because he said MacBook, you don't have to worry about it crashing like Dell. But he said, I use Dell, so you know what I mean? Everybody's able. I said, I don't want to take no chance. I got a MacBook computer. I got the Pioneer turntable, mixer was 1,000. I got QLC speakers, very expensive. And he said, "Doc, come see me." So when I got it, he said, "Oh shit," he went and got his computer. Damn, if I was there, we could have talked about this. He went and got his computer and he gave me a whole bunch of songs. So I gave him some money. I paid him. And he gave me a whole bunch of songs. So I'm already in the game right that fast. And I already know by me hanging out, going to clubs and stuff like that, I know what to play. So that part was easy. And so I said I wanted to do that. And that's why I said it was crazy how he came and you know, that was that. That's a good story. Everybody's got quiet. Yeah, but yeah, I'm trying to come back later. I'm definitely gotta go watch that interview. I definitely gotta go watch it. Definitely gotta go watch that interview. Stone Cold say he here. Yeah, but it's crazy, but that's just how it is, man. And that's why he played the part in me DJing. Because I went to him and I asked him, what do I need to DJ? And I remember he wrote it on it. I might still have that paper. He wrote on and he told me, he said, go to Rockin' Jock on 36th Street. He told me where to go. He said, go ahead. He gave me the address and gave me that. It's crazy. Yeah, I was alive in Tupac. Yeah, I was very much alive. Pac did Above the Rim on 39th Street. Did it on my block. I was right there. Man, Tupac only a year apart. Tupac a year older than me. Were you 6? Hello. Hey, how you doing? Yeah. Yeah, let me hit y'all guys back. Thanks for tapping in. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Peace.